Now listen close, 'cause every mountain keeps a memory, and this one's ready to speak. The mountain that chose. Folks in Stillwater Valley always said Hushmore Mountain wasn't just a pile of rock. It had moods, it had opinions, and every so often it made a decision about a person. Some people walked its trail and felt welcomed, like the mountain opened its arms. Others felt a pressure in their chest, a whisper in their bones, a certainty that they were not meant to go any farther. Most turned back. A few didn't. Those few were never seen again. One autumn afternoon, a stranger arrived, tall, polished, and full of his own importance. Mr. Langford, a surveyor sent to map the mountain for a new road. The elders warned him, "Hushmore don't take kindly to folks who don't respect her." He smirked, not kindly, and the mountain heard it. Mr. Langford marched up the trail, boots too shiny for the dirt beneath them. But at the first bend, the air thickened. The trees leaned in. The ground felt aware. A voice pressed against his mind. Turn back. He stepped forward anyway. The mountain sighed. The shadows stretched wrong. The trail lengthened. The trees whispered in a tongue older than memory. The voice returned. Turn back. This path is not for you. But pride is a stubborn thing. He stepped forward. The world went still. No birds, no wind, no sound. Mr. Langford lifted his foot, and the ground softened beneath him like wet clay. He sank slowly, steadily, as though the earth had decided he belonged somewhere deeper. He screamed, but the sound didn't travel. He reached for the trees, but they leaned away. He begged, but the mountain had already made its choice. And then he was gone. The ground smoothed over like nothing had happened. A week later, a man named Calvin Rourke arrived in Stillwater. He wasn't a surveyor. He wasn't a hiker. He was a finder. The kind of man families hired when someone vanished without a trace. Calvin didn't believe in curses or haunted mountains. He believed in footprints, broken branches, and the truth people try to hide. He asked around town. He listened to the elders. He walked the trail. At the first bend, he felt a heaviness in his chest, like grief pressing down. At the second, the trees seemed to watch him. At the third, the air grew cold. And then he saw it, a single boot print, Mr. Langford's, but it wasn't pressed into the dirt. It was pressed downward, as if the man had been pulled straight through the earth. Calvin knelt, touched the soil, and felt it pulse beneath his fingertips. Not alive, not breathing, just aware. A voice brushed the edge of his mind. You seek what is gone. But he was not taken. He was judged. Calvin stood slowly, heart pounding. He didn't run. He didn't scream. He simply backed away, step by careful step, until the mountain loosened its hold on the air around him. He left Stillwater that night and never returned. But he told one person, just one, what he felt on that trail. It wasn't a disappearance, he said. It was a verdict. Now that's all I got to say on that tale, baby. Carry that story with you like a little ember in your pocket. 'Cause the right tale don't ever end. It just waits for the next heart ready to hear it. Till we meet again under moonlight or lamplight, keep your feet steady, your spirit open, and your ears tuned for the whisper of another wonder coming down the road. If this tale found a home in your spirit, please like and subscribe for more stories from the mountain.